We are back. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. Today on a Monday, let us go our own way. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm still tired. I'm still waking up. It's been a weird one. But, you know what else is synonymous with weird? Strange. And indeed, life is strange. This is going to be the finale for us, really. Episode 5. Bit behind schedule, but you know what? It's actually happening.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Finale. We're almost in a position to finally start the second game and see
What
what's
did you
all.
find?
See what that's all about. But for
dark
now,
room. Over
I
and
mean,
over.
darn.
That's it. We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing?
Yep, things are about to get very intense very quickly.
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Ah! Rachel, what? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look.
Oh, here it
Stop
was. The
Oh,
shocking moment that came quite literally out of nowhere.
what the fuck?
I was replaying the episode to get all the optional photos taken care of, and to be perfectly honest, it really does come out of nowhere. The only hint, which I missed the first time round, that he's involved is this moment where you find a note in the darkroom where someone's talking about sharing vast amounts of wisdom with Nathan. And it's clearly meant to be him, but you assume it's his dad. Why wouldn't you assume it? But yeah, you know, is what it is. Good morning, Spanish. Good to see you, dude. Come on and get cozy and get ready for the final episode of Life is Strange 1. Alright, we're already there, man. It's always these games are always quite short. It's easy to forget that they're only 5 episodes apiece. We almost operate on the season formula. It'd be quite fun to play one that breaks that mold, I think. But I also imagine it would be a huge amount of work to get to that point. I will probably be starting it later today, depending on how long this takes. Not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be a bit out of pocket, but that's a poor job restraining somebody. One strip of duct tape? Really? That ain't gonna do shit. Just about anybody could break free from that. Then again, she is drugged out of her mind at this point, thanks to... God knows what. Ooh, there we go.
Chloe?
What?
Oh, there's Victoria.
It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Oh, that's us. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh, to be fair, if it was flex tape,
Almost.
that would be a very different story.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Let's see.
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
Here we go.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Wonder about the wrong person.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Is it? To be fair, one thing that's worth highlighting here is that this is going back in time a very short period of time. Like before we went back years, this is
This angle
not
highlights
the same.
purity. See,
Oh god.
the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh Christ, look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Does he not see the irony in what he's saying though? Is it perfect expression and then no posing and then he
Max! You fucked up my shot!
demands you stay still,
But please don't worry.
i.e. posing.
We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes,
Yeah.
I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Yeah. This is
Don't move!
so fucking twisted.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows.
Very
and
good
an
show,
eye for
Spanish.
a
Very
whole
good show.
lot more, as his elite family will find out.
I'm really struggling to like take in what they're trying to do with Jefferson here because he's not a psycho. I know exactly who you're talking about. So spoilers for End of the Fucking World, which is a real good show that people should watch if they get the chance.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy.
In that
Max.
show,
But
you've got a
this
couple
room
teens.
is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I
They
had
want to
do
break out,
was
do all
text
sorts
you
of
from Nathan's
things.
phone.
You know, their lives are messy. They want to get out. One of them thinks he's a psychopath and
You
wants to
really
kill
should have
someone.
focused on schoolwork,
And
not
he's
private
planned it out,
detecting with your
and they
little
break into this guy's house, and he's about to murder his friend. Only the person who owns the house comes back, and woo,
Chloe. Right.
he's a real
I'm
psycho.
sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift.
See, this is the thing.
Okay.
Where is Nathan right now?
Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups.
Did I miss that he was actually dead? I wouldn't be surprised if Jefferson killed him. It's also really
Max,
unclear to me
please do
how
not
Jefferson
move so
operates.
much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe
He really does.
a new dose will calm you down. Now,
This
don't
kind of
move,
eliminates
or
the point
this
of going
will
back in time if we're about to get
hurt
dosed again, doesn't it?
much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming.
Really?
God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye
Is
on
that
you, and I
actually
noticed that you've been
like the
more
writer saying, if you listen to me in
fearless
class,
this
you'll
week
notice
than
that this
maybe
is
your
coming
whole
up?
life.
No. Not in the... No chance. Absolutely
Remember
zero.
my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Okay, so nothing's about to change here. Got ya. Oh wait, no, a few things.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened.
And then we're straight back here, okay. What's different? Okay, there's no drugs on the cart by the look of it. Probably means that Victoria has not been dosed up properly.
No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
So it's not going back in time, more like looking into the past. Well, in that case, we did go back in time because we actively...
I'm definitely more awake in this photo.
Definitely
I could
did
try
some
this
damage. Here we go.
This might work. Please work.
So now we're causing damage, piece by piece. There we go. We're in. Oh, Death's Head Moth on the shirt. Nice.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection.
What's going on in the
You're
background
the
now?
winner, Max.
It must be
I
just the
choose
effects of
you.
the drugs. That's all I
Your
can think.
portrait. Fuck you. You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that
Yeah, it
question.
means he gets to talk more. Okay, here we
Simply
go.
put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Hang about. So are you telling me that all of his victims were Blackwell
This
students?
is your last session.
How the fuck has he got away with this for so long?
I'm
If
so
that's the
sick.
case.
Nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Oh no, he's bounced between places.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's
He
better when you
swears
don't know,
a lot.
like pure, sweet Kate.
It feels... Wait, actually,
Kate believed, and
this
she
is
survived.
exactly the question I wanted
You
to do.
failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me.
See, that
I do know that the Prescotts are
makes
going to
sense.
have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I
Interesting.
became a sort of father figure for Nathan.
That makes sense.
It
That's
happens often.
cool to actually have him say
Teacher-student
that.
Relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear.
Oh, excuse me.
In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's
This is a
the tragedy.
really bad
Nathan
portrayal
thought
of
he could be an
psychopathy.
artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry, Max.
trying so fucking hard,
That was not cool. Anyway,
but it just
Rachel's
isn't
dead.
chilling.
But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
Yeah,
I
this is
cared
just
more about
all
Nathan
of the
than
decisions we've made
No,
in the game being rounded
You
up.
didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Yeah, there's the arrogance.
Dead and
Oh,
buried.
oh,
After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much
that's
longer.
interesting.
Now the police will never find his body.
Okay, cool.
You
I'm glad
finally
that
get
gets
it now,
confirmed.
Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur.
Well, thank you for the
Look
follow,
at the
Bandit.
trail of death you left behind.
Welcome to our little
You
community.
can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit.
See, this
Max,
isn't...
but you brought yourself here by your own choice.
I don't know. This isn't doing it for me as a
I like my
climax.
models to be seen and not heard. So I have
But
to
then
make
again,
sure
this is more like young adult
there's nothing
fiction.
left behind.
This hit hard as a teen. I can say that much.
Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
What music's he going to play? Of course. Of course. I should have known. So he's just flat out
I
killed
have
Nathan
all those
here.
photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
That's a good
Came
point.
out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
There we go. We
Wait.
have to be quick.
Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but
Here
I
we go.
really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
All right, here we go.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
Here we
What
go.
a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Perfect. See, I don't think the plot twist is clear. I don't think there's much telegraphing of it whatsoever. And that's okay. Because younger me, like yourself, Bandit, was blown away by this. Here we go. One thing that is nice about the sequence is I know I don't have to worry about anything like... what do you call? Optional photos, that's it. I don't have to worry about them at the moment. We can just play.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max is
See,
taking
that
what you kids
isn't
call a
foreshadowing.
selfie. A dumb word for
back.
a wonderful photographic
Right
tradition.
back
In
where I
its
started
clearest
this
form. Like, that's
insane
not a clear telegraph that this guy's the villain.
Nobody
Of course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait
It's-
has been
I don't know.
popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
How far back? Wait, what's going on with the
Sorry,
background?
I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has
Oh, wait,
always
no,
been
it's
a
'cause
vital
we're in a
aspect
photo,
of art
isn't it?
and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So,
See,
the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it
Ooh,
gave the
I don't
subjects
know. I
clear,
don't know. This
defined
is odd.
features. You can learn more
We could
when
be-
you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the
In fact,
deadline
what
to
can
submit
we
a
do
photo
in this
the Everyday
situation?
Heroes
To
contest.
change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
art-
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. How are we going to do this? Cell phone?
All
Yeah,
I
this
need
makes
is
sense.
David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Okay, we've got David's number here, 555-630-8243. And we know the code to the door, 05... Oh, no, not 0542, just 542.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
What does that have to do with the
I'll be going to
contest?
San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Oh, this is a way for us to save Victoria,
Past
isn't it?
within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Oh, that's a point, actually. We've gone back into a photo, now we're in another
It
photo.
doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
Okay,
Mr.
here we go.
Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see.
Mm-hmm,
But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think
Why are we
about
doing
how
all of
much
this
it would
extra?
hurt
Oh,
if
wait, because we're
somebody
trying to
did
make
that
sure
to
she
you.
doesn't end up in the room. But
You
wouldn't we know
always
that this
made
would
the
have
right choice, Victoria.
far greater
I know
compounding
you've got a good
effects
heart.
on the
I've
timeline?
seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm
Okay.
done talking.
And that's okay too.
Okay,
That was kind of random, Max.
yeah.
What did
It-
you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday
me.
Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear.
Mm-hmm.
To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo. And
Yeah, everything
maybe
about
both
this
of
is
us will
just
be jet setting to
odd.
San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Why would you say that? Exactly, because that... I guess in his arrogance, nothing would change. It's so difficult to say. Okay, so that stays the same. Got ya. This is so peculiar. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't remember this going this smoothly. Yeah, I feel like something's about to click, but I don't know what exactly.
Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time.
Okay, there's the principal.
Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive.
This is a good start,
I did it.
but what is going to go wrong? Well, how's the
Fixed
penny going to
everything.
drop?
Wowzer.
Okay, first things first, optional photos. Now we're in a position to actually take them. Hey, noob, good to see you, dude. Life isn't going to be this strange for much longer, hopefully.
Be careful. I'm still between realities. And I can't focus on this one for too long. It's so
Why are we still
weird
between
to be in
realities?
between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
These are FCC rules, sir.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too. The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Okay, here we go. The 2 moon thing still happened. I'm trying to take all of this in. But in reality, we're kind of just... It's a tad overwhelming.
I love being called an artist.
There's almost a bit too much
I
going
haven't seen
on.
Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time.
Hot Dog Man, eh? Is that
when
actually a
we were
thing?
Innocent.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our
For a second, I thought that was Mr. Jefferson. Jesus.
beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me.
Nothing to
Between
forgive,
Mr.
dude.
Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining.
No, it's not.
We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest.
Well, very, very
I know
nice.
I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San
Empty
Francisco,
sentiment. Nice.
but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Yeah, this is so much is going on, and it doesn't really make sense to me because the last time we went back in time and changed something, we just came back and everything was the timeline. It wasn't that we were between timelines, so I don't understand what's changing here. But you could make the argument it's just the time powers deteriorating organically like they are wont to do. And here we are at the gallery where we won the contest.
San Francisco is
I'm not
so
sure what
cool.
tone they're trying
And
to
this
go for in
gallery's
this moment.
huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have
Thank you
to
for the
eat any
gifted sub,
caviar.
noob.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want.
As
I
always,
hope
you
take
are a
advantage of
staunch
your
supporter of
status
our
and
little
talk to
community,
as
making
many
sure people have the
influential
chance to
here as
experience it
possible.
ad-free.
Work the room.
I don't know.
But again,
I feel so weird.
be generous to yourself
I'm a
before
little
me, my
kid
guy.
hanging
You
with the
deserve it.
adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be.
Google knows what
I
it's
want to
doing,
be
my
in
guy.
charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. I
Caviar,
won't
really?
always be here to
At
take
this sort of an
charge,
event?
but you come
Is that
talk to
normal?
me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
I mean, we've got to bear in mind how we're coming into this as well. This is very over the place.
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from there I am, along with all the other winners.
Oh, excuse
I
me.
should say artists instead.
Okay, I feel like there's going to be one or two photo ops here. I've already missed one, haven't I? Shit.
Supposed to be here tonight.
Anymore.
It's all good. We'll get it in
I
time.
know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless. Nostalgic melancholy. A
Who's
teenage
the
girl.
artist?
I think it's for some contest.
That's cool. Seems pretty mature.
Are these all the same people on the plane?
I do not understand art.
Yeah, you know what? We'll go back and get the optional photos in the future.
How much would you pay for that?
Some of these photos are actually really nice.
That is different. Loving the retro vibe.
Me too. Make
Oh, nice one, Noob. How did the remake go? Okay, you know what? I think my favourite photo so far has got to be this one. I don't know why. I just love that. A good old bit of propaganda. Everyday hero in full riot gear, suppressing the working man. You love to see it.
Be cool, Max. Smile and don't say anything stupid.
I wonder if I can buy these everyday heroes
God,
pictures.
I love art.
How do these galleries afford
This
to
makes
rent
me
you?
feel so sad.
Bad exposure.
You know what? I'll come back and do all of the
I always get so inspired whenever I come.
optional photos in the future, I think. For now, I want to know what in the hell is going on with this narrative.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi.
What, people actually recognize us in particular? That's odd.
You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
And away we go. Oh, potion bottles, nice. You gotta have fun with the potion bottles, man. An underappreciated part of the potion.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
I'd assume that was a seizure, if I saw that.
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no.
Okay, well, we knew that was going to be the case.
Chloe!
This doesn't make any sense to me, actually, this part.
Hello?
So, we told Chloe about the vision, how it was going to happen.
was real.
We established that our time travel works,
Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
and that our visions are real.
There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
All of that in mind, how in the world would Chloe have actually stayed in Arcadia Bay, knowing what was coming? I'm amazed she's not here with us, to be perfectly honest.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Yeah, what about the rest of the town, though? How about we consider them in this moment as well?
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
Yep, there's only one way to go back. It's into this particular photo.
Oh shit. Oh, my head. What
Oh,
is
this is
going
bad.
on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart.
Look, that's because it is.
What am I doing to time?
Well, time isn't easy to understand.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much how this is going at the moment. A huge part of this episode so far is just this. Just seeing the photos change as we fuck around with time to a tremendous degree. Okay, and we're going to end up back in the darkroom again, I believe. Oh, that's a creepy shot.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again?
I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Okay, here we go. Eat shit and die, or fuck. Just the classic fuck you.
Fuck you. Good answer. Good.
Honestly, it's pretty much the way it's going to be
Your
going.
nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
Okay, at least Victoria's there.
I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, she's dead. Okay.
As if you care.
There we go. Max isn't going to die. Protagonist, we know
Dilation.
how this story goes.
The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
Yeah, I can't figure out the tone this is trying to capture at the moment.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird.
How would he connect that?
Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Why would we try that route
Quiet.
here? I don't understand. What?
Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
This is where David shows up, if I remember correctly.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David!
Oh, wait. Just a little bit more.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
That's not enough of a warning. Also, I refuse to believe that Jefferson could beat an actual soldier.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that? Jesus. David Madsen. He's out. What?
David, watch out!
Right, so that goes the same. What are we supposed to do here exactly?
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Okay, what are we going to ask for?
Could you please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. That's a nice trait.
Is that going to make a difference? I don't really remember much of this last sequence, but that should have brought time. No, this doesn't make sense chronologically. Surely him going to play music would mean that Madsen would get in. Oh, there we go.
What?
Okay, no, so music doesn't really do the trick. It helps, but it doesn't fix it.
And I promise you.
One last picture, let's try that.
Would you take one last picture?
No, actually, that's a bad idea. He's gonna just use the camera as a weapon.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Oh, that's an optional photo, is it? Oh, interesting. Yeah, had a feeling we missed 2 photos up to this point. Shame, shame, but we'll go back and get them in collector mode.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
Okay, well we know how that plays out.
And I promise.
Let's just have some water, maybe?
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Jesus Christ, okay. That goes straight for the kill on that one.
How did you know that?
There we go. Progress at last.
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me. David Madsen. Of course. Well, this... David Madsen.
It's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Nope, that didn't do anything.
Trevor, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Got it.
Oh God, this is so weird how this works.
Jefferson, it's it's over.
He's hiding a gun over there.
He must have been the worst Marine in history.
Jefferson, it's over.
David, kick that table.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't know how to fight.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
How is that the thing?
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David.
Nothing about that makes sense to me. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't doing it for me on revisiting it.
Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment.
Yeah, I gotta admit this.
He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren, yes, I can use that picture he took of us.
It's the last chance.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
The Prescotts had to know about this.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Yeah, this is the moment where David gets his proper redemption and is exonerated.
Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
No, you didn't.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too.
Well, he did.
I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Kate was bullied up to that roof, but it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. I put the school in danger.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
This is quite a heartfelt conversation, I will
That's
say.
one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior.
This is growth.
I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but...
I mean, you kind of do.
It's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. a new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe.
Oh shit, does he not know?
I don't expect her to call me dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So, where is Chloe?
Yeah, he doesn't know yet.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening.
This is an interesting moral dilemma.
No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard last night.
Last night?
Oh yeah, this is brutal actually.
I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it!
Yeah, this is good. This is juicy writing right here, and good voice acting
my
too.
wife's child, you sick fucker! You took away my stepdaughter.
David, wait!
Wholly agree with that. Wholly agree.
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Wholly deserved. Wholly deserved.
What have I done?
You've done the right thing.
All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you.
But here's another interesting question.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
I almost don't want to know what happens if we hide the truth.
You better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David.
This is where David shoots us. No witnesses. I'm really hoping that Life is Strange 2 and 3 grows out of this and grows into a more coherent narrative. Because this story has really good character moments. I think that's its strength. Like that there for David is a phenomenal final arc.
You killed my Chloe.
I've seen so many people die this week. Now Jefferson. No more fucking guns.
I mean...
Why can't I just wake up?
Chloe, I'm gonna save you. For the last time.
How are we gonna do this? Okay, I dig that. That's quite cool. Alright, let's go. Let's go out of here. We need to find Warren.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren.
Here we go.
Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
I mean, this doesn't feel like it's that bad of a storm.
On the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Okay, here we go. It's a nice car.
I trust Limbo have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement.
Oh, right, okay, here we go.
Us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, how do I pay all those taxes?
Oh, the irony of entitlement.
You have one new message. Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
What's it gonna be?
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next.
That's incredibly heartbreaking, actually. Really good voice acting. Really simple. He did no pretense, just a simple apology. I mean, saying I didn't want to hurt anybody is a bit outrageous, I gotta admit, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, yep, the storm is actually pretty bad, looking at this. That is pretty bad.
Marty's at the 2 Hills Diner, so hurry up. Hey, that guy's trapped. I have to help everybody I can.
Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here. I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
I mean, this guy is an asshole.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Yeah, this is interesting as a climax goes. They foreshadowed that this was going to happen from the very beginning.
This will be my masterpiece.
Oh, whoops.
Robert Kappa, eat your heaven! Did you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here!
Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
You can't take a picture when you're dead. Now move your ass.
Okay, if you insist.
Honestly, though.
Whoa, Max! You do know things. I'm such an idiot.
Only if you don't find a safe spot until this blows over.
Honestly, it's a real thing. Sometimes people will sacrifice everything for the art to get that shot. There is definitely an optional photo to do with the whale, isn't there? Or the two whales. Either way, we're not going to focus too much on them. No, is that Alyssa?
Shit. Alyssa needs help again.
Can we go up?
Please, help me get down.
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down.
Yes, yes, please, Max. I don't want to die like this. Find something to get me down. Help me get down, Max. God damn it, I need help.
What can we use to get her down? I mean,
Please, help me get down.
what's this? Oh,
I can't think about all those children out there.
is there a ladder anywhere?
Help me get down, Max. God damn it.
I mean, it makes more sense to me that Alyssa could just
Alyssa
jump
needs
onto
help
that car.
Please, help me get down. Somebody help me.
What can we find to help her down? There's got to be something in this area.
Oh, I can't stand seeing these bodies.
He is, I'm afraid.
Mystery solved. But nobody gets a reward.
I'm returning your tablet that I basically stole from you. I saw it laying there with all those cat pics and I just took it. Okay. Interesting. Hell of a time to grow a conscience. Can we tell her... Oh wait, no, we got a plank right here. Jesus, it was there all along. There all along. I feel like such a nincompoop.
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand. Here I go. You did it, Max. Are you okay? Now I am. We need to get out of here.
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
Watch out, Max.
Hey, she finally helps us out.
That was close. Thank you, Alyssa.
Now we're even. Be careful out there.
Okay. Big up, Alyssa.
No, you're not dead. You're not.
Through we go.
How can I get out of here? This makes me so sad.
Fuse box. Yeah, because a teenager would definitely have all the knowledge they need on how to make these sprinklers work from the fuse box. Oh, fisherman dead.
Dead. Electrocuted. I want to help that fisherman, but he's in shock and he might not hear me.
He's going to be in shock soon, I'll tell you that now.
Okay. I just need to switch on the electricity to activate the sprinkler. Don't fail me, fuse box.
Have we got any way of warning him? At all? Oh, what am I talking about? I can just do this.
Please, please.
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
I need to breathe. I need air.
Yeah, that's a fairly good depiction of what a panic attack could be like.
You should get out of here.
The whole town is dying.
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
Natural disasters are horrifying, to be honest. But what can anyone do in the face of nature's fury? Oh shit.
Yes. I never thought I'd see the two girls look like that.
What can we do with this car? Dead police officer. Optional photo, hell yeah. We'll take it.
Oh, she's not here. I hope she's in a shelter. I never even asked her name.
Wait, so if we didn't warn her, would she just be crushed under that car?
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado.
Nothing's gonna make it through.
Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people
I
out
know.
there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not
See,
much,
this is
Joyce.
the thing. Warren,
That's all we have.
like many people, as an individual, is a good egg. It's when other people get involved he starts becoming
How did I
bad.
ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
What were you
Nothing
going to be
could
able to do?
about it,
Yeah.
Warren. I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
Sorry.
Hey, Pompadour's here.
No, I'm just a pussy. Sorry.
We will get out of this, okay? Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, it makes two of us. No, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy...
Let everyone know the truth.
And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompadour hated him.
That's all he should have needed to know.
You saw. You saw Rachel?
Yes.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
He
Oh, this
used
is gonna
some
break him.
drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's dead. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max.
I like how this conversation plays
I
out
knew
when
she
you.
was too young.
It's
I expect her to leave me. Just
good
not
character.
How it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people. Especially Chloe. But, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too.
Interesting.
And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
It's such a funny beat.
Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
I'll find her.
Not in this storm, you won't. And you're not going out there, Max. I just have to pray that Chloe and David hold up some.
I'm glad that she
sorry
says
about
this
all
about
this,
David as well.
Joyce.
It's clear that the love is there.
It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
Oh, the irony.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. He doesn't always show it.
I know. I just feel like everything that's going on with us is the perfect storm for Arcadia Bay. I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. And Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
That's your choice.
David saved my life from the storm. He means well, even if he doesn't know how to show it. But this has to be your choice.
I like that.
I'm so happy David was there for you, but I don't always like his attitude either.
Is that reason to never be with someone? No, it's not.
He scares me.
I know it's
That
hard
there
for you, Chloe.
is
I'm used to my
something
life
to
being
discuss with him.
hard. Chloe had to find out way too early. And I don't think we need David around to keep reminding us. You're right, Max. I think I'm making my choice now. I can't seem to escape the two whales.
That's heartbreaking.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
Why would you hate to say
That's
that?
okay.
Isn't it? Is
The
it
important
cliche?
thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott.
Here we go.
You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
He's taking this way
Then
too
I
well.
found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa, is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
That's quite a leap.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory.
They love this thing with chaos
What
theory
happened
in
with
this game.
Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Dead. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction.
Okay,
Whenever
Newton's
you
laws of
reverse
physics
or-
coming in.
Or alter time, maybe you cause a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
First of all,
You're my friend, Warren. You believe me, right? I haven't told anybody else except for Chloe, and she can't help me right now.
I know I can be a pain in the ass, and you've always treated me like a person. Not a beta nerd. I told you before that I'll always believe you.
I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole. You're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
None of us do, bud.
Both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always. Max, do you think this is the end?
Here we go.
Hey, be careful out there.
We'll hug him, but we're not kissing him.
I could use a hug before I do this.
Me too.
See that there?
Better go before I get pathetic and tell you not to.
You're not pathetic. You're one of my heroes. And I'm going to make the right choices from now on.
I mean, I don't feel like we've been making wrong
That's why you're
choices.
Super Max.
To our credit. It's not like we've been using our time powers to like just go back, get absolutely hammered,
on the people
and then go back to before we had a drink to avoid said hangover. Okay, here we go.
Have you been drinking? Action.
We gotta got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
to Rachel. Let's go now. Chloe, wait. Listen. I can walk and listen, okay? Stop and listen for once.
Not handling
Fine,
this
Max.
well.
I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan's dead already. Yeah.
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe! Man, she just won't listen.
Yep.
I better go.
Excuse me, I'm...
Nathan
Yep.
is...
This is going to be a real problem because she doesn't listen.
You please...
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up.
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. I did. For you. I didn't want you to suffer in any other timeline or reality.
This
I
is
couldn't bear the thought
good
of
shit.
any more pain.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, no matter how much of a douche he's been, David truly cares about you.
Yes, a slap across the face is a sure sign of tough love.
But you haven't been
should have
slapped across the
seen his
face.
reaction when I told him that Jefferson killed you. He was crushed.
Are you serious? I can't see him showing any feeling. Except towards my mom. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Okay, that actually is a fairly good solution. It's not perfect, it's just okay. But would David actually be able... Oh, he had backup. That explains how he's able to pull it off. Here we are.
Oh, Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive.
This is probably the worst place we could be right now.
I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you.
This is taking a lot of mental energy to focus on, so apologies if I've been super quiet as we've gone through this episode.
My powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on that. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
I saw a fun comment fairly recently about how weird it is that white people can just stand in the rain like it's not raining. And this is really making me think on that.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, Can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
What's that?
You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad.
Oh God.
children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Yeah, that's hellish. That is
Everybody.
utterly horrifying.
Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
I want to die, I want to die, I want
You
to die.
didn't die, Kate. You're alive.
That's exactly what was going through her head in that moment. Oh, wait. Keeps changing.
That's it? 3 times is clearly not the charm. I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
Optional photo. Yeah, we're missing a lot of them, but you know what? That's okay. A few less for me to grab in collector mode in the future.
I see you, Max Caulfield.
Whoa.
Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
All of these options.
I've been dreaming of the day when you would finally tell me. I love you, Mr. Jefferson.
Call me Mark. We need to play catch up on all the time we've wasted. Especially since there's nobody left in your life. I love you too, Max.
Yeah, this is pretty disgusting stuff.
Real. I don't believe it.
Well, we know it's not real.
Holy shit. Look at all these.
Oh my
dead
God.
people. This can't be real.
Ugh. This is actually... Ari Aster would love this. What's the...
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me.
Yeah, this
Now
is
my family will
horrifying.
Never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is... genuinely quite twisted.
Max, this is not the best time for a prank. Keys, please.
We're in the back rooms, people. That's exactly where we are right now. Oh my God.
Never mind me, officer. I was just here to see what Buckmiller's key.
This hall never ends. I better find something.
Here we go. Oh!
Rachel Amber. She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Rachel saved my life. So Rachel took my place. I'm glad she was there for you. 6 months ago, she just left Arcadia. Without a word.
God
Without
damn.
me. How do you know she disappeared? Maybe she wanted to start a totally new life. Unlike you, she would have told me, okay? Something happened to her. Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. And poof.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing my bracelet? Calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
I'm mentally being put through an absolute tornado.
She has a great eye for images and for art. Plus, she's a smartass like you. We would all be hella best friends forever.
Oh, if only. Jesus Christ, this is a lot to take in. Oh my god, and it just keeps going. It doesn't stop.
Did you think they were best friends forever or something?
Get the hell away from me, weirdo. Yeah, water on my cashmere. You know how much this fucking outfit costs? Oh look, it's Max Caulfield. His selfie holds black. I think she can hear us.
Yeah, very artsy finale. Everyone's speaking Similian. Oh, so much information to process in such a condensed space of time. It's all too overwhelming. It's even the music backwards. God. Oh.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
Oh my god, it just keeps going.
Jefferson's coming after me again.
Max,
No.
you used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room. I can't believe you let that heal.
Max!
Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room.
All the horrifying pictures from all the victims.
You let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor for life.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield. Attention, Miss Caulfield. Attention. I regret to announce that one of your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic circumstances that I promised to investigate.
Oh my god, this is so goddamn trippy.
Max, where are you?
I've got a lot to say about this, but I'm going to save it until we actually get to the end.
Come out to play, eh? Hey, babe, who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe.
Miss Price can't just show up at Blackwell in a wheelchair and think we're going to accommodate her. Miss Caulfield.
Oh, what the hell?
Blackwell in a wheelchair and... I knew I should have given that scholarship to Victoria instead of Max.
Admit it, Max. You're a stoner.
Oh, did you get all hot and bothered when your wimpy boyfriend gave me a beat down? Whoa, Max, you're way more...
Max?
Whoa, Max, you're way more disturbing.
You thought I was harassing Kate, but I was helping her.
Pony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Max, Rachel not only gave great headshots, she gave great head. Especially after I dug her body up. Especially
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
Distracted in class anymore. If only you could have seen Rachel.
Psst. Max. Me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewer.
An It reference. Nice.
Max. Max! Rachel, I want to share my gift with you.
Oh, man.
Max! My gift with you.
Oh, man.
These ones are too hard to find.
Hey, Max. Share my gift with you.
Oh, man. You should have heard Chloe smack talking. You'd be a lot happier.
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
I don't even know if I need to collect these bottles. It just feels like a smart thing to do if I'm coming across them already.
It's time for you to die too, skank.
Was there one more left?
Hey, Max, what the fuck ever you gonna do now that I'm...
Max!
Hey, Max, what the fuck ever you gonna do now that I'm dead?
I'm gonna cut you open, freak. Those were my beans, Max. Those were my fucking beans.
Lots of movie references. If you know them, it really takes you out of it.
You open, freak.
Stop!
Psst. Max. Me and Rachel.
Max, Rachel not only gave great headshots, she gave great...
Me and Rachel are floating
especially
down
after
here
I
to
dug
the
her
sewer.
to be with her.
Come on down.
Have I got all the bottles and I'm just going unnecessarily around looking for it? I think I am, aren't I?
Max. Oh, Max!
Holy fucking shit, Max. That was hilarious when you guys dug up Rachel's body. Oh, no.
Ooh. Ah, there's the final bottle.
If you took some of my drugs. Hey, wait! Max, me and Rachel.
Please let that be the last one.
Here in the sewer. Come on down.
There we go.
I need proof.
Oh, I didn't even need to do it. Okay.
Just in case.
All that for an optional photo. Well, at least I won't have to get that one in the future. Do I want to sit? Yeah, I think I do want to sit. Yeah, lots to say and talk about at the end of this. Oh, we're in a snow globe. Nice.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
This is horrifying.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund?
Ugh.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine taste.
Would you say hi to Chloe and Joyce? Don't forget to remind them that you let me die. Oh, how lovely. What? Bitch, do not mess with Frank or me. You got a snack. Nice. Ooh.
Evening session.
Dad.
Are we finally coming out of this nightmare abstract
How long will this
tesseract?
nightmare go on?
Oh god, no, that's an even worse image.
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's not all that. So who cares if she doesn't kiss me?
Oh, you should have seen her make a move on me in my room. Hella lame.
Max should see me make a move on you. Come here.
I feel like this is what a teenager's nightmare is.
Damn, you are a sexy bitch.
What people
Why hang
expect.
out with Max, huh?
Oh no, what people expect a
Lord.
teenage nightmare to look
Plus,
like.
she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Yeah, don't know what to tell you. It's not that horrifying.
Why
It's
did
just
you get
fucking
rewind
weird.
powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's
Ooh.
dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
How much more could we possibly have to do? Ooh. Not gonna lie, awesome image. Oh god. Oh, yeah.
Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
This is an actual hallucination I've had in the wake of an OCD-style schizophrenic episode. It was not pleasant, I can tell you. Minus the actual usefulness in the mirror. No, OCD schizophrenic doesn't... That's just a lot of buzzwords. A compulsive thing, I guess, is the best way to say it. I had to read all the numbers on the wall before I would be allowed to leave the room.
Again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Max, I hope you do the right thing.
I was happy
hope.
just being your friend. Why do you want all your friends to die?
Max, please save us.
Save the Bigfoots, Max. Please.
Save the Bigfoots.
Honey, I always thought of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max, you're exactly the kind of soldier I'd want by my side in a war.
Son of a bitch, this is gonna hurt.
So this is
Killing
how
me
Max
is
gets
so
her revenge on
not cool.
Wow,
Breaker,
Max.
breaker.
Right when
Thanks for
I finally
saving
find
me
a
and
cool chick to
carrying
date,
the load,
you have to
good
kill
buddy.
us off.
That's a big 10-4.
Sucks.
I know I haven't.
So much going on. This is... I feel like this is actually a scene you could pull out of a drama GCSE student's performance. I can remember at one drama lesson where we were actively
That's my husband and new baby.
forced to go down the route of like everyone whispering and shouting
Wish
and
we had been friends, Max.
doing all these different things.
But please,
Don't let the squirrels die.
don't let me die
You've
like this.
always had my back,
I'm
and
still
now
a
you're going to
teenager.
let me
Max, don't
die.
kill me.
Oh,
It's
God.
okay. Finally have our tea session.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you cereal?
I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing.
Yeah, that's not a
you
lie.
only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass. I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends.
Yeah,
By telling
these
people
are
what they want to hear.
clearly intrusive
You were
thoughts.
just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends. And I've used my
Autism
powers
nightmare.
for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That
Nope.
was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
We all are.
We all are. This isn't about Chloe. Or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max.
I mean, was it ever about
It's too
us?
bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am
All right,
seriously
we're
glad to see you.
this is
Welcome home.
it's going on a bit too long now. Come on.
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel.
Well, we did.
I miss her, Max.
Or at least we found out what happened to her.
Epic. I pledge allegiance to Max.
You did re-kill her dad just so she wouldn't be a vegetable.
Welcome
Well,
to
let's
American
not
Rust,
call disabled
my
people
home away from
vegetables
hell.
first and foremost, zombie.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero,
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
as long as you're my partner in time. I might get... Max, you better come check out these files.
Yeah, we're just reliving every major moment in the narrative that we had with Chloe. Look at how precious your relationship with her was. A real nice counter to all the moments that
Feels like a different world from
we were
before.
just told meant nothing.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast?
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Dude, I am so lucky that my...
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear. Chloe!
Running through an old diorama.
Kate wasn't the first.
All of our moments. Yeah, the good, the bad, the heartbreaking.
Come on, Max, we're almost there. Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Okay, there we go.
Max, can you hear me?
Finally out of the weird
Say something,
time
Chloe.
nightmare.
I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
Right, okay. So, this is where we come to the big decision.
This is my storm.
Oh.
I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing.
I can't imagine being able to stand in the rain like that without having to squint.
This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
I wonder how much time Max has had to relive if you were to measure it.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
There we go, and there's the real crux of the game. Do we sacrifice Chloe to save everyone in Arcadia Bay, or do we sacrifice Arcadia Bay just to save Chloe? It's finally come about. Now the question is, well, first of all, I need to take a few minutes here just to let my brain come out of the medley of overwhelming shitstorm nightmare stuff that's been going on. Hello as well, Aluminium. Good to see you. Oh man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Now, if we are being rational, purely on like a numbers basis and going full utilitarian and the idea that, you know, needs of the many over the needs of the few, sacrificing Chloe is the right decision. Other moral philosophies will probably agree with that. Pretty much in every facet. In every facet, sacrificing Chloe is the better decision to make from a moral standpoint, because you're saving an entire town of people at the cost of one person. At the same time, we've seen the state of Arcadia Bay. It's an absolute dive that's falling apart. And what can you do? Is it worth keeping such a miserable town on the go? But is that miserable town nothing more than a miserable town? No, it's a lot. It's the sum total of many people's lives and how they interact. Emotionally, sacrificing Arcadia Bay makes sense. Sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Spanish. That's the second option. Now, both of these options have good arguments for them in one form or another, but ultimately, I think the real question is, how many people are you ready to kill for one person? Because apparently we're responsible, and we're on the receiving end of this. Personally, I think that you also have to look at this from a narrative standpoint. What are you willing to do to keep your relationships going? It's that train track question all over again. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Now, the problem is that this isn't really the train track question, because with the train track question, you either don't act and someone dies through your inaction, or you do act. But either way, we have to take an action in this case. Either we're keeping the train actively on course knowing it's going to kill someone, or we move it aside to kill everyone else. I think, narratively, this game is largely about the relationship between Max and Chloe. And almost a question of, like, if you've grown apart, is it healthy to let go? Is it healthy to hold on? You can kind of see that with things like Chloe and her relationship with Rachel, and that theme fits in there as well, because she can't move past the friends that she's lost and the family she's lost, and she's very much a prisoner to her own grief. Meanwhile, you've got other people like Joyce, who lost someone they love dearly twice. They lost William in a car crash, and they lost Chloe to Chloe's life decisions. Quite, to be honest, like, Chloe and Joyce have a very fractured relationship, despite the love still being present between them. Joyce, however, has chose to try and move forward, to try and keep an open heart to the world and not give up. Yes, she's stuck physically at the Two Whale Diner, but she moves forward by accepting her grief over William and beginning a new relationship with David. Hell, even the antagonist of Nathan Prescott is a good example of how relationships affect us in our life, with his relationship with his father that's constantly being alluded to. He hates his dad, and the only good moment he has from him, and the only moment of approval he holds on to, was when he was 6 years old. 2/3 of his life have passed since he had a good moment with his dad. And you can see that in trying to recapture that emotional connection. He's thrown himself at Jefferson, who has manipulated him to doing heinous, evil acts. All because he wanted to recapture some good with someone he knew before. Now, the question is, what message does the game want you to take from it? You could make the argument it doesn't have a singular message it wants you to take from it, but I can say from writing my own stuff, there is definitely an element of trying to bring about a particular message or meaning or some hidden truth in the world that you've glimpsed at from your experiences that you want to share with others. And I think that the big thing that this game wants you to take away is that it's okay to let go when things aren't working out. I don't know if this decision really gets that message across, to be perfectly honest, because it's very abrupt. It's coming after an absolute nightmare scenario, and if I'm being honest, a very weak gameplay scenario. I haven't enjoyed the vast majority of this episode. It has been really repetitive. There hasn't been a whole lot of the game's best elements involved, which is narrative, character moments, discussions, decisions. It's just been, hey, look, everything's falling apart thanks to the butterfly effect and chaos theory. Here are the consequences. You've just got to be on the rails. Not much is going to change. You have very little impact from here on out. Everything's falling apart. Good luck. On the one hand, you could make the argument it's really good because it's been foreshadowing it from the very beginning. We knew it was building up to this, and still we're here. But still we've held on trying to make things right. You could also make an argument that, you know, what was the point of all of this if we just sacrificed the entire town to keep Chloe? Is there any real hope for our relationship with Chloe to be like this destined star-crossed lovers that are meant to be together forever? Or is it a tragedy? I think it's a tragedy. I'm not going to take any joy in this.
Max, it's time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I know, Max, but we have to.
This right here, to me, is a sign that Chloe, at her core, is a good
And you'll
person.
make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel.
And to be perfectly honest, this
Being
is the
together
moment that
this
makes me
week.
love the character.
It was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
In a weird way, it's bittersweet, but she does get oh.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me. Never.
This is probably the hardest decision someone could be forced to make. I don't know if I would have the strength to make this decision if it was me in this position, that's for sure. In fact, I probably wouldn't. There is actually another key point here, which I'll talk about when we come to the end of the episode, because it's going to bug me if I don't address it.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh my god, seeing Joyce in the front like that is heartbreaking. In many ways, I think this ending is better in ways I can't quite put into words. It's got a lot more emotion in it. As angsty teens, we're inclined to sacrifice the many for our few. As learned adults, we see beyond the moment to the larger picture. I would agree with that in a lot of ways, Zombie. But I also think something to be said here isn't necessarily that as an adult we're seeing the larger picture. I think it's that... Oh, I don't know. I think there's a lot going into it. I swear, if we see Max and Warren together, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to just be angry. It's not even quality acting from Joyce and David. It's just seeing anyone feeling grief so intense that they're being pulled down to the ground like that. It's just... Max, as a character right now, must be feeling things no human has ever felt before. It's just... I don't even want to imagine the depth of emotion. In fact, no, I think I can imagine the portion of it, and my god, that's... That butterfly's fucking evil, taunting us like that. Or maybe that butterfly is Chloe in a different timeline. Genuinely, that butterfly is the villain. Now, we've come to the end. Time to start talking about things, but I also do need to just take a moment just to sit with these feelings. Because, fuck me, that funeral scene actually was a lot better than it had any right to be, in all honesty. It was very, very intense. Whew. So, where to begin? Where to begin? I think I'm going to start just by being very upfront. Like I was saying a bit in the episode, that is my least favourite episode of all 5, by a comfortable margin. There was so many elements in that where there was just too much going on. It was like an art house horror in a lot of ways, where it's trying to do these crazy, profound things about time and tesseracts and... oh my goodness, the infinite loop of despair. Look, you're this person, but you're really this person. It didn't hit really well as a teenager, but as an adult, I look at that and it's, at best, it's corny. At worst, it's filler. What did that do to enhance the story? Nothing for me. You couldn't even make the argument that it was seeing the consequences of all of our meddling. I think seeing the consequences of all of our meddling would have been to see the amount of pain caused by our own decisions in the longer run. Say, for instance, helping Alyssa hurt someone else every time you do it. Or helping... saving people's lives in the town when the storm comes just makes effects worse and kills them and someone else later in the storm. That's the sort of thing that would be quite difficult to show in this format, so credit to it, they worked well with the limitations they had, and this is also just an inevitable outcome of my brain, which has been trained to be unbelievably and unfairly critical of everything they come against. One thing I will say, that which I think is a fair criticism, is the impact of going back to the original moment when time shenanigans became a part of the narrative, and instead of interfering, letting it play out. Because, first and foremost, and I think this is actually a really big problem with the narrative, that actually does need to be addressed in some format, and could have potentially been addressed with a secret ending, maybe, but who knows. The problem with making it so you can go back in time to not meddle with time, however, the problem is, no matter what you do at that point, you're fucking with time. Because there is no way to go back to some original true thread of existence now that Max has unearthed this otherworldly knowledge and understands that time is this malleable thing. Because the power's not lost as far as we can tell. In fact, I think something that would have been better is demonstrating that you can't go back in time anymore after making that final decision. So whatever you decide from there is final. It was intended to overwhelm you with all the small ties to every character in the story, make you question everything, throw you curveballs to make you upset, so you understand how rattled Max was in the decision scene. Yes, I understand that. In many ways, actually, that's fair. Because it does rattle you really well. But I also think it doesn't rattle you in the way it's supposed to. I think it just rattles you. And it highlights every insecurity a teen would potentially have rolled into one. And some of it isn't even rattling you for the right reason. Some of it's... Like, for instance, at no point did we ever have an interaction with Kate where she was like, how dare you save me? You know? It's... I don't know. Maybe if we saw her in the storm and the interaction instead was something along the lines of, why did you save me just so I could die later? You know, something like that might have been a bit more compelling. Because it almost begs the question, everything you've done up to that point is pointless if you don't act on it. Right? Now, with Max as well, Max really is the MVP of this story. No, not Max, actually. Chloe is the MVP of this story. Max is great, but Chloe's arc, going from this angsty, aggressive, selfish teenager to someone who comes to accept their fate, is incredible. It really is. Like, and that kiss at the end. Oh my god. Yeah, that moment makes the whole thing worth it, to be quite frank. I think that was the most powerful moment of the whole game, from what we've experienced. Because that was true, authentic love in its finest. That was just lovely to see. Well and truly. Love always wins. Always wins. With all of that, I'm really glad we replayed it. Holy shit, this was in 2015? I could have sworn it was way earlier than that. Oh, now for the big moment. Oh my god. Okay. This is a real testimony, actually, to how well the game achieved its goals. You'll be able to infer the percentage just from seeing that 48 sacrificed Arcadia Bay. However, 52%, a slight majority, decided to sacrifice Chloe. It's a really good name for the episode that it's just called Polarized, because yeah, that is a polarizing decision. They've done it. They've made you go one way or the other. The other interesting thing I'd say is that this game has an interesting take on fate and destiny. Because you could make the argument that everything that happened was destined to happen. But you could also just make the argument that everything that happened truly was chaos theory. You can't have chaos and destiny at once. And it somehow has tried to make the two work together. But it's almost the idea that, no, there is a destiny, but if you fuck with it, it gets chaotic. Is that what it's trying to do? I can't say. I really can't. This is interesting, that there are actual tidbits here. Because a lot of what happens here, to be perfectly honest, is irrelevant if you let Chloe die. In fact, it's irrelevant if you... In fact, no, it just is all irrelevant. What does it matter? There's no point looking at these numbers. It's interesting, sure, but it means nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that was something, alright. Quite the event. I'm fascinated, though, at that final statistic that so many people kissed Warren. Oh, wow, my head is swimming now. It's a really solid story. I think it just struggles with the same thing that every time-based or time travel-based story struggles with, which is how do you make it so the actions and consequences remain coherent and follow the same rules throughout? Because the ending is not a nice, neat resolution, but given all of the rules we've seen up to that point, Max would have gone back, and there's no... Like, it's almost like Max had no way of actual recovery. I think I'm looking at this from the narrative standpoint of someone who loves Eldritch horror, and I'm almost thinking Max should have been fucked from the get-go and been destined to an eternity looping in their own mental prison. Basically, Max should never have escaped the labyrinth, is the way I see the narrative. This is the only logical resolution to everything, following the rules that they laid out. It's remarkable. The other thing, which I think is quite interesting, is that there isn't any guilt left after deciding to sacrifice Chloe. And I think a big part of that comes from the fact that Chloe comes to the conclusion herself. In some ways, it was almost like Chloe had been time traveling in her own sense, because the growth she experiences over the course of a week is tremendous. I can't believe how much she grows, to be honest. First 3 episodes really struggled with her. 4th episode really warmed to her. 5th episode, hell, I don't even know what to say, but to be quite frank about the 5th episode. So much effort. I really like that the menu returns to this after you've made your decision, because you just get to see Arcadia Bay come to it. And I'd like to think that Arcadia Bay does find some peace in the aftermath of everything as well. Maybe the second game will give us that sense of resolution and move us forward. remarkable. I can feel myself coming out of those heightened emotions now, slowly but surely. I think above all else, the voice actors really gave a hell of a performance in this final episode. I don't think they needed to chuck in the references they made when they did. It's kind of cool. This is something I struggle with myself, actually, when I'm consuming art in any capacity, is that I can't detach myself from reality that easily. I'm almost too much in my frontal lobe. My head is very bad at detaching itself when it needs to. I could take a lesson from the Cosmic Kraken. Maybe I just need to snip it. Become a proper cultist. I really want to know how this has affected the town. I almost feel like getting time powers was the worst thing that ever could have happened to Max. Because Max is now going to be the equivalent of a... I have no idea how old adult trapped in the body of an 18-year-old girl. Forced to just grow up now. After unbelievable amounts of trauma. If I'm looking at Max, I'm expecting Max to be waking up in the middle of the night screaming every night now until she's dead. Like, how do you recover from an experience like this if you've been the one that goes through it? You're telling me that that was destiny and you just have to accept that? Absolutely not. I couldn't look at that and come out of it sane. And this is why I think if I was in the position to make that decision, if I was the one that had to choose between sacrificing someone I truly loved and sacrificing the whole town, I'd probably sacrifice the town. The other heartbreaking thing, I think, was seeing... We never did get to have a final resolution with Nathan properly. We got the voicemail, but we never got to have that final, genuine, one-to-one discussion where we saw the aggressive mask get taken off and got to see him how he really was. Which was... I understand why it happened, but I almost feel like... Here's my argument here. Instead of Victoria being the one that's with Max in the end in the darkroom, it should have been Nathan. And we should have had that moment of discussion there. Oh, and after all of that as well, David... I can't imagine how he felt. Sorrow, I think, is the main emotion that's coming up at the end of all of this. And a strange longing for something, but I don't know what. Remarkable, actually, how deep the emotions it's got, because the vestiges... Oh, not the vestiges, the traces. How the hell did I get vestiges from traces? the traces left behind after are actually having quite an impact, and I don't remember it having this sort of an impact on me as a teen. I remember coming out of it like, wow, what a moment. That was epic, holy shit. But looking at the decision that Max was forced to make, and the situation she was forced into through no choice of her own, you can't help but feel for her. You really can't. And I think another thing that's quite interesting is that after doing that final episode, I have absolutely zero desire to go back and do the optional photos. Which is also quite a funny thing. Oh, dear me. Well, that is us fully up to speed on Life is Strange. We did it. We got there. What I'm going to do now, though, folks, is I'm going to disappear for a quick period of downtime and getting some stuff ready and getting this uploaded to the YouTube as well, so it's saved for prosperity going forward. And then, before long, we'll be starting Life is Strange 2. Yeah! For the meantime, if you need to grab yourself some lunch, snacks, do whatever you need to do, look after yourself and take care of yourself is the most important thing. I need to do the same for me. And before you know it, we'll be diving back into this and diving into the sequel and seeing exactly what awaits us there. Take care of yourselves, me lovers, and goodbye and see you soon. Thank you for stopping by, no matter how brief it may have been. Hopefully we'll see you again in the near future. In fact, hopefully we'll see you, if you're watching this on Twitch, in 20 minutes when I return. Take care. Bye.